Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, all 12 tribes of Israel, and to the four corners of the earth, Shabbat Shalom. I am going to read Genesis chapter 17, starting with verse 1. Okay? Starting with verse 1. And we're going to read all the way down to verse 27. So that's Genesis chapter 17, verses 1 through 27. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared unto Abram the Most High appeared to Abram, not a spirit, the Lord, the Most High, the Creator of all. He appeared to Abraham. So, when we were taught lies that no one seen God, it was just that, a lie. Because here in Genesis, Abraham saw the Most High. Okay? The Lord appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty God. Walk before me and be thou perfect, and I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. And Abram fell on his face, and God talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham. For a father of many nations have I made thee, and I will make thee exceedingly fruitful. Okay. And will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee in their generations with an S, for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee and to thy seed after thee. So the Creator of heaven, earth, the sea, and all that therein is, we have an everlasting covenant with him. It's forever. And he is our Elohim, ours. Okay? And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God. And God said unto Abraham, Thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore thou and thy seed after thee in their generations, with an S. It's an everlasting covenant. Okay? So those lies, sorry about that we were told that the Old Testament was done away with, we not in covenant with the Most High, there were lies. We are in an everlasting covenant with the Most High, with the Creator of heaven, earth, the sea, and all that therein is. Okay? Nothing has been done away with. The Old Testament was never done away with. Okay? This is my covenant which ye shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee. Every man, child among you shall be circumcised, and ye shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant betwixt me and you. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man child in your generations. So all you men, all you males, y'all should be circumcised. If you're not, get circumcised. Or brought with, he that is born in the house, or bought with money of any stranger which is not of thy seed. So even someone you have adopted, they have to be circumcised. He that is born in thy house and he that is bought with money must needs be circumcised. And my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant. It's everlasting. It's everlasting. And the uncircumcised man child whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised, that soul shall be cut off from his people. He has broken my covenant. And God said unto Abraham, as for Sarai, thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall her name be. And I will bless her and give thee a son also of her. Yea, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be of her. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? And shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear? And Abraham said unto God, O that Ishmael might live before thee? And God said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant. And with his seed after him. And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him. And will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget. And I will make him a great nation. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year. So here is the Most High talking directly, face to face, in the flesh with Abraham. And he even told Abraham when Sarah was going to give birth. So all these lies about no one has seen God is a lie. You're reading it right here in Genesis chapter 17. Abraham and God standing in front of each other. Oh, don't no one know the time or day. That's a lie. Because the Most High just told Abraham when Sarah was going to give birth. And he left off talking with him, and God went up from Abraham. So yes, he goes up And he comes down, people. That was verse 22. Abraham took Ishmael his son, on 23, verse 23, and all that were born in his house, and all that were bought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskin, in the self same day as God had said unto him. The same day the Most High told him they need to be circumcised. He got it done. And Abraham was 90 years old and 99 years old when he was circumcised. In the flesh of his foreskin. And Ishmael his son was 13 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. In the selfsame day was Abraham circumcised and Ishmael his son. And all the men of the house born in the house and bought with money of the stranger were circumcised with him. I just read to you Genesis chapter 17, verses 1 through 27. May the Holy One of Israel bless, anoint, and receive this word, and it goes all out to the four corners of the earth. Shalom.